The Business Owners Podcast is brought to you by Business, Business, Business and Enovar Group with your hosts, Linda Reed Enovar and Clive Enovar. In each episode, we talk to other business owners about their experiences, challenges and successes. We'll also share tips and advice on how to grow your business and achieve your goals. If you're a business owner or you're thinking about starting a business, then the Business Owners Podcast is for you.
Hello, I'm Clive Enovar, business strategist, and I help people ensure they have a clear roadmap to success. Let's talk about creating a positive team culture. One of the things about creating teams is that you're bringing in people with all sorts of different experiences. So to create a positive team culture, ideally focus on bringing in people who want to help achieve the goal that you have for your customers. That is, everybody's on the one team before you start. They have the right attitude to delivering the product or service to the customer, to provide the customer with the outcome they seek. That means we're working from a point of view where the attitude is the most important thing about each team member. They're all focused on the one thing. There's less opportunity for each to rub the other the wrong way because they're all heading for one objective. That one objective is likely to override somebody's opinion or even belief because that objective is tied to their values. So as you're bringing on new people, look for their attitude, look for their values. Often we bring on a team and we go, whoopee-doo, we've got this fantastic team, and then we forget about them. Now that's a sure recipe for failure. And you're going to have toxic team members turning up where previously everything worked fine. This happens because your team is missing leadership. Having brought the team together is only part of the exercise. Having created the team, we have begun to create culture. Now we need to maintain that culture. So the team needs to see you, the leader, frequently. And they need to see that nothing's changed. Or if there is change, and let's face it, we live in a world where change is the only constant, so there will always be change. Let's not frighten people with the change. People are fine with change as long as they feel part of the reason for the change. So maintaining culture, a big part of that is just keep things running, provide the track for the people to run on, make sure everything keeps going and you'll maintain your culture. Bring those people together, have them communicate regularly in meetings so that everybody gets to share their views, their ideas, even their grievances. Bring all of this out in the open, show people that they are heard, show people that their views are respected, show people that their values still align with the values of the business and culture is maintained. Do anything opposite to that and you'll find culture disappearing really quickly, turning into something which is not comfortable, where we find a team member who no longer shares the objectives and values of the team, then it's time to have a one-to-one communication with that particular team member. Sometimes that team member has just missed their way, forgotten why they're there. Other times that team member needs to find a different path. In order to maintain the culture within your business, you help them find that different path because their presence is not helping the culture in your business. Culture is like character, something that's built over time. Maintaining it over time can be a long-term arrangement, but it can be lost in moments. So look to your culture. Is it built the way that you want it? Maintain it by simply staying in contact with your people, communicating with your people, making sure everyone is headed for the same goal.
Thanks for listening to the Business Owners Podcast. We encourage you to connect with us on social media and join our community of business owners at businessbusinessbusiness.com.au.
Hey, y'all. As a growing family, my husband and I love game night, especially when it's Wayfair edition.
Let's do it. You gotta name as many Wayfair furniture and decor categories as you can. Ready? Go.
Sofas, bar stools, beds, ottomans, outdoor seating, bookshelves, kitchen tables, garden sheds, mid-century modern lamps.
Time. Nice. You got 9 out of a lot. Not too bad. Keep practicing by visiting Wayfair.com, where you can shop every style for every home.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Hi, I'm Chris Gethard, and I'm very excited to tell you about Beautiful Anonymous, a podcast where I talk to random people on the phone. I tweet out a phone number, thousands of people try to call. You talk to one of them, they stay anonymous, I can't hang up, that's all the rules. I never know what's going to happen. We get serious ones. I've talked with meth dealers on their way to prison. I've talked to people who survived mass shootings. Crazy funny ones. I talked to a guy with a goose laugh, somebody who dresses up as a pirate on the weekends. I never know what's going to happen. It's a great show. Subscribe today, Beautiful Anonymous.